Hey guys, Rogue Nation here with you today, and we're coming to you, as you can see from the top, out of New Jersey. It's a housing apartment in New Jersey, and the gentleman whose video this is Ramon. He's a 63-year-old gentleman who's almost completely blind, and the actions of these officers, to me, is disgusting, to say the least. Very disgusting. This is kind of going to be a longer video. It does say an hour down there. We're not going to watch all of it. Some of it is not even video. The phone's in his pocket on the transport from here to the police department. So we're not going to watch all of it. I will leave the link in the description for those of you that want to listen to all of it. But we're just going to cover the pertinent parts. So with that being said, let's check it out.
What's your name?
Officer Bodine, Burson Police,
What's your number?
1047.
Why are you asking me for my
I'm
ID?
doing an investigation.
Investigate first.
Okay.
Okay, there's no crime here.
Where's your ID?
I don't need to give you the ID. Back off a little bit because I'm not arrested or detained.
Right now, I'm trying to.
I don't care. You talk to me with respect.
I am going to talk to you.
No, you're not. You laid hands on me.
I'm making sure you don't have any weapons.
You don't need to do that. I'm not a crime. There's no crime here. Why would you assume that I have a weapon?
Listen.
Back off. Back off, sir, please. Back off, sir. You can't handle me like I'm your property. Do me a favor and back off. Okay. And talk to me with respect.
19-25.
There's no crime here. Why are you going to come up to me and talk to me like I'm a criminal?
Sir.
Excuse me?
I'm trying to ID you.
You don't get to ID me without a crime.
There is a crime.
Which one? What's the crime, ma'am? Did you call the cops?
No, I did not call.
Okay, so where's the crime?
Can you hear me out?
I just need to find out who
You don't need to know me nothing.
Yes, I do.
No, why? What's the crime? Say
your
that.
name?
State that for the record.
I need to ID you, sir.
For what? What's the crime?
Because there was threats made here.
There was no maybe.
I need your
No, maybe. Confirm that. Investigate first. Whoever called, talk to them and
Okay,
tell them
yeah.
what I did. What did I do? What's the crime? Did you see a crime when you walked in here?
No, go ahead.
Just ask. We're asking for your ID.
Sir, you don't get to ask me for ID absent of a crime. Period. I have the right to remain silent, and I don't need to give you an ID unless you have a crime. What's the code violation?
Yeah, but they explained to you.
You're not explaining to me. You're asking and demanding an ID from a person that has committed no crime. Who are you anyway? And what's your ID?
We're trying to ID him.
For what? You can't ID somebody in the street just because you want to.
Listen, man, we're looking for someone. We're just.
It ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me.
What's your name, sir?
You don't need to know my name. There is no crime. Who are you looking for? Please confirm that. You're looking for a person, and you obviously you know who that is.
Exactly.
And who? It ain't me.
Well, I just want to get your name to make
You
sure
don't
it's
get
not.
to my name. You don't get my name.
Name.
You don't get my name absent of a crime. Period. You can't come here.
Now this guy's right on time with his rights and what he's saying to these officers. Coming in with a call, hearsay. Yeah, there's no crime here.
Here. I don't know how many officers are here. I'm almost blind. So you're actually.
Can I just speak with you just for a second? Listen, we're not trying to.
You're not speaking to me. He laid hands on me.
Well, listen, you're.
I don't need to
trespassing.
listen. I can remain quiet. Period.
That's fine.
I can plead the fifth right now. You have no right to me.
I'm trying to explain this to you. You are banned from here.
Why?
You
I
are
haven't
not
done
allowed to be
anything.
here.
Who
You are
banned
currently
me?
trespassing.
Who banned me? This is a city. This is
Management banned you from here. They
Sir,
have that right to ban
sir.
anyone from this business or
Why?
from this property.
Why?
They have that right. I don't
I
know why they banned you.
understand, sir. Please.
I'm explaining.
Who's
it to
the
you.
authority here? Who's the
That's me.
highest?
Me.
And your name is
Sergeant?
Sergeant.
So here's what's going
What
to happen.
is your name, sir, please?
Sergeant Overstreet,
And what's your ID?
1079.
Okay.
You are trespassing.
Why?
You are going to be placed under arrest, and we're going to bring you to the police station, and we can figure out all the details there. There's no reason to argue here. There's nothing.
No. Trespassing means you get to tell me to leave.
You've been banned here for years.
Sir, I've never been here.
Sir, you are.
Listen, I've never been here.
What is your name?
I don't need to give you my name. You tell me
We
the
are
person.
investigating a trespassing. You have to provide your info.
Listen, I have never been in this building.
All right,
Never,
what is your name?
ever. I don't need to give you that name.
do.
No, you don't.
Okay, so
no,
what
you
I'm going
don't.
to need you to do is put your phone away because you're going to be placed under arrest
And the reason is?
for not IDing yourself because we're investigating a trespassing, and for trespassing because we know who you are.
And what's the investigation that you did?
I just told you that, sir.
No, you just telling
Put
me.
your phone down.
No,
and put your
no.
phone
You
back.
know what? You're gonna arrest me. Go ahead.
We are going to.
I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not gonna give myself up for something you just made up.
Listen, you're making this way harder.
No, I'm
than
not.
you
I'm
are.
not. I'm
You
not.
are. You absolutely are.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
explaining it to you the nicest way I can.
No, who is being
trespassing.
trespassed? Who is being
You,
trespassed?
sir.
Why? How? I've never been into this building
Management
ever,
banned you from here.
ma'am. Do you have me in record here?
Sir, I don't even know what your name is right now.
So why are they saying I'm banned from here? Who's banning me?
Investigating, there was an incident here, so I would listen to them.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to listen. You said there's an investigation.
There is.
And where is
it? would
it?
be so much easier if you could just give us your ID.
No,
so we can confirm
no.
whether you're banned from here or not.
No. Okay, if I don't give you my ID, what happens?
You're going to be placed under arrest.
Okay, under the threat of arrest, I will give you my ID.
Okay.
Okay, now you lose your.
This guy is definitely a fan of our videos, right? Because he says it straight up, under threat of arrest, I'll provide ID. Listen, this is all you need to make a claim.
Qualified immunity.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Aguántame aquí, mamita. Where's she at? Keep recording. Okay. So you don't know you don't know who's the person that you're supposedly kicking out of here.
No, we do.
But
But I
that's,
just want to verify that it's you before we even, make your day harder than it has to be.
Hey, how do you know who the person is?
What's that? Because there was an incident here where someone called, left some concerning messages.
When?
We believe that person is you. That person
No,
is
no,
banned
wait.
from this property.
You saying hearsay?
No, there's a voicemail of this person threatening this property.
When? Today?
I don't know when they called.
No, but you
I just heard the
specify.
voicemail. Yes, today.
Today, so it wasn't
Yeah.
me.
Huh?
I never threatened anybody.
Do you have your ID on you?
No, did I
What
threaten
is your
somebody?
name?
Did
Can
you
you just
see
tell me
me?
your name?
Did you see me threaten anybody when I came in here?
All right, just look them.
Huh?
You're under arrest, sir.
Okay.
I'll grab your key.
717, can you head over to 2 Clark Road for clothing escort and possible funeral service?
¿Y ahora qué hago? Él no me vino a pedir
Ma'am?
información.
Did you give me the card?
But
Huh?
he won't identify, so.
Mamita, coge la tarjeta esa.
Okay. Thank you.
You saying I'm under arrest, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Your keys right there.
Better put them keys right back into the pocket.
Did you just see that cop, the sergeant right there in front of us? Just rewind a couple seconds. He's sitting there chewing on some gum, blowing bubbles. Like, these guys are so unprofessional. I'm definitely going to call and give them a piece of my mind. This sergeant, just ridiculous, out of control. And you can tell they're a bunch of idiots because you got one of the cops there. He's got the 3 chevron rockers on his lower arm, signifying 15 years of service. He doesn't have no stripes. This guy, sergeant, he's got 1 chevron rocker on the lower part of his arm, meaning he's only been there 5 years. And he made sergeant. This other guy's been there 15 years. doesn't have his sergeant stripes. I mean, these guys are clearly, you know, not on the higher end of the national average for police IQ, which is like 104. So, it's just terrible policing, terrible understanding of what the law is. And again, 5 deep for a 63-year-old man that can barely see. Like, as soon as that sergeant and those 2 other cops showed up, and the sergeant saw that this was who they were dealing with, he should have sent those other 2 guys on their way right away. Boom, go back on the street, get back to work. These 2 guys and me, I can handle it, you know? The sergeant's got to be there, obviously, for supervision reasons, but didn't look like he did much supervision on this one, because he was the one that had escalated the situation, and finally ended up telling them to hook him up. Just ridiculous. Also, I think it's right now. The Sarge is going to look at this gentleman's ID, watch his head. He shakes his head no. Okay? At that moment, the sergeant knows that this isn't the guy that's banned from the property. Alright? And they still arrest him. Watch this.
All right, so what is your business here?
My business is not your business.
Okay,
I don't need to explain that to you.
okay.
And there is no crime here. You just arrested me to get my ID.
Because we're
Yeah,
investigating.
I don't care about the
trespassing,
investigation. You arrested an innocent man for nothing, for no reason.
Excuse me.
Have him sit on that bench.
I'm not sitting anywhere. I'm not a dog.
You can stand,
I-
whatever you prefer, that's fine.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying to work
You're not
with you,
trying. You're
but
trying to
not helping
intimidate.
me. No, I'm
You
not,
already
sir.
got my ID.
I've
You
been
did what you
nothing
need to
but-
do.
I've been nothing but being respectful.
Listen, respectfully, fucking you.
I'm not trying to.
Yes, you are.
That old man lit into him. Respectfully, F you. Oh, man. And he knows it. The old man knows it. He knows they got the ID. He knows that they've probably looked at it and knows that it's not him. And they're just arresting an innocent man. And, you know, they're going to say that he was hindering their investigation by not providing his information. But we're not required to help their investigation. Right? It's nowhere that we're required to help their investigation. If they have reasonable suspicion that we have committed the crime, then, you know, we're required then upon them to give ID. Yeah, I mean, just crazy.
I'm in cuff right now, and you guys are like 5 deep
We're
for a person
investigating
that
trespassing.
I never trespassed. I've never been in here.
All right, listen.
You can't
Give me a second.
trespass me.
Give me a second. I'm trying to help you.
This
I
is
really
a
am.
government
I promise.
agency. You can't trespass me
You can
unless
trust-
I've
they can
committed a
trust-
crime.
They can trespass people from here.
If there's a
I'm
crime,
not saying that you are trespassed from here, but we're trying to investigate that, and you're not helping us.
you're trespassing me and holding me on. You arrested me already. You
give me a
told me I
minute.
was arrested.
Give me a minute.
I'm gonna just lock it so they don't get charged in person.
Vilma,
Sí,
está grabando todavía, ¿verdad?
sí.
Dime, por favor, dime que sí lo estás haciendo. Okay.
Está grabando.
I'm standing right here, so everybody can see it. What's your name, sir? Carry on. Tag number. Thank you for being respectful. guys got bad economy? For the record, with all due respect, I appreciate it if someone could take the card and put all the names, badge numbers, officers here in this incident.
We'll do that once we get to the station.
When can we get where?
To the station.
Oh, you sure I'm going to the station, right?
You're under arrest.
So that's why we're sitting here waiting, and he's on the phone?
Well, we're waiting on...
You're assuming.
We're waiting for our supervisor.
You're assuming the supervisor is taking me into jail.
We're not taking you.
Huh?
We're not taking you to jail.
So why did you say I was being arrested?
Because we're investigating the threat.
Sir,
That's why we
you have to
tried
investigate before you put it cuffs.
We charge you. We're asking for your needs.
You don't get to arrest people for not IDing. ID is a secondary charge. You get, huh?
You don't go to the law school.
Listen, I don't need to.
Okay.
I don't need to. Even if you detain me, absent of a crime, I don't have to ID. All I need to do is not give you a false ID. I don't care. I don't need to be a lawyer to be informed. You guys are the ones that's supposed to know the stuff that I'm saying. You don't teach you that in the school.
Thank you. Excuse me. Sorry.
You don't get to arrest for failure to ID. The judge is going to throw it out so fast, you won't even recognize it. The first thing he's going to say, why did you arrest him? You say ID? He can't arrest him for failure to ID. There has to be a primary crime. And there is none. And then you want to sit there and want me to sink myself? Why would I want to talk to you guys and all you need to do is you gather information to lock me up? The best thing I can do is shut the fuck up. We're arresting you because of failure to ID. That's the stupidest thing in the world. Obstruction of what? Of what? Listen, you can't obstruct an investigation that's illegal. You put me in cuffs. You asked me for an ID absent of a crime. The judge will laugh at you in the face. You can't obstruct something that doesn't exist. Yeah. Listen, if you see me in the supermarket and they accuse me of stealing 5 pounds of meat,
That's
and
why
you
I'm
grab,
only
listen to what I'm saying, and you grab me, and there is a 5-pound bag of chicken in my pants. Now you have probable cause. Now you can arrest me. At that point, if I fail to give you the information, then I might be obstructing. But I don't need to go to jail and then book in. Legally, that's all I need to do is stay shut until you take me to jail. You can't add stuff to it.
The first officer told you the reason why, right?
The reason why is
The
that
threats.
you want to ID me. But you
I'll let
don't
you
know the
talk.
threat was came from me.
I'll let
You
you
can't
talk.
identify me and say
Okay,
it
look.
was you that threatened. And that's hearsay.
I'll let you talk, bro.
That's
I'll let
hearsay.
you talk, bro.
No, I'm not going to let you talk. All you're doing right now that I believe is
Say
cops
that.
blame. Cops blame.
Say that.
Cops blame. Cops blame. You got a call, and that's hearsay. When the police come to the scene,
We're
they have
investigating.
to assess the situation. You can't just ID and arrest and then investigate. It's not the way it goes.
Okay, if somebody hits you, you say, that's the guy that hit me. So I'm not going to ID him?
Listen, if he says
Okay,
that's
exactly.
the person and he points to me, yes. Because now you have somebody that kind
We're not going to sit here and listen to this guy cop-splain to this old man. Again, I'm going to leave the link in the description as you can see here, she's going to put the camera in his pocket, and they're going to transport him to jail. Going to go right to where he gets his phone back out of his pocket at the station. Now, I want to also say that this guy definitely listens, because he's almost blind, so I'm not sure how much he could see, but he definitely listens to our videos. He's hitting all the marks. He knows his rights. He knows exactly where the line is and what they can and what they can't do. He knows what his actions were before he got there. So he knows that they have no reasonable suspicion of him involved in criminal activity, right? He knows he wasn't the guy banned, just like Tony in Walmart knew he wasn't the guy that was trespassed. He knows that he didn't make a call threatening anybody, so he knows there's no suspicion of him being involved in criminal activity. So, in my opinion, he should beat the charges, and he should have a good lawsuit over this incident. Again, not legal advice by any means, but I think this gentleman's going to take him to the cleaners. Let's continue watching the end here.
Nice little bracelet for myself. Accommodations. Police officers claim they don't want to tell me what my charges are because he already told me. I asked him about business cards. They don't want to answer that either. This will be just a recap. According to them, they have a trespassing something, I don't know. I was the housing department, Bristol. They claim I was trespassed, never been in the building. No crime. Was arrested for failure to ID. Got my ID, confirmed it wasn't me, and they still arrested me. I'm pretty sure he's making a very detailed description of the arrest, which hopefully includes everything I have in the video and wouldn't contradict anything that was said and done there. You know, there is such thing as policing with honor.
You understand?
Yeah. Meaning you shouldn't do to others what you don't want others to do to you. Even a criminal has rights.
You mind sending that to the patrol printer, please?
Which one? This one here?
Go down about. Should be that one. Yep, patrol.
This is the arresting officer, I believe.
Control.
Yeah, you just mind sending it? I think I just clicked the wrong one. Thank you.
You should go back and read that statute. Failure to ID statute. What you guys did was a deception. It's a lie.
I wanted to say that the officer sitting down now, his actions, if you go back and you watch through it this whole time that he's been in this room, this officer can't even look at him, right? Because he knows what they've done is wrong. It's insane. This is totally disgusting.
Yeah. I'll just play it over for you. Copy.
Here is your court paper. Advise your court date is the 11th of January at 1. Person court here. Phone number if you have any questions, call that number. That's
Charges.
the
What is the charge?
charges right here at the bottom. Hindering and
Can you please tell me what the charge is?
hindering and refusal.
Huh?
Hindering and refusal.
A refutal of what?
Fingerprints.
A refutal of fingerprints?
Yes.
Oh, that's the only thing you can get on me?
Hindering.
Hindering? Mm-hmm. So it wasn't for failure to ID, and it wasn't for disorderly?
Failure to ID yourself is what the hindering is.
No, you said hindering for not doing the fingerprint.
No.
That's your words.
No, that's your understanding, which is the wrong understanding.
That's why you should be explaining it to me so I can understand it.
Refusal, sergeant asked you if you wanted to allow us to fingerprint you.
So when you said allow, that's a request, not a demand.
Okay.
So I said no. So I can't. That charge is irrelevant. You
take
asked.
all of this
You
to
asked.
court.
You asked. You didn't demand. You asked, and I said no.
Are you gonna leave, sir, or?
What I'm saying, that's the charge. The only charge on there?
There's two. Hinder.
So yeah, they charging him with hindering for when he wouldn't give up his ID at the housing department, and refusal to fingerprint, which I've never ever heard of anywhere. I don't even know if that's a crime. I'm gonna have to look that up. New Jersey state law, refusal to give fingerprints. But or if anybody knows in the chat, just leave it down in the comments below. But hindering, and again, you know, how could he hinder when he's done nothing wrong? So yeah, I don't see this going very far for these cops. Again, hopefully he beats the charges and he sues, because this man's definitely had his rights violated, in my honest opinion. Of course, not legal advice. Let's finish watching it.
Okay. And the other one is
Refusal.
refusal to
Fingerprint.
So refusal to fingerprint, and what's the other one?
Hindering.
Hindering, the same? So you're using two different words for the same charge?
You're just misunderstanding everything.
Okay, please explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old,
Hindering is because you didn't want to give us your name,
which is a failure to ID.
which is you not providing.
You're writing it as hindering and not failure to ID.
Because the statute is hindering.
So just for the record, hindering was the charge of failure to ID, and that's why you arrested me.
Hindering because you did not provide your information.
And absent of a crime, yes, I did. I agree. I did not give you the information, the ID, because there was no crime.
Okay. Here's your item.
So you're confirming that.
I'm not confirming anything.
So what? There was a crime. So there was a crime, or was it?
Listen, you can take all this to the
You know you're being recorded, so you don't want to say it.
My camera's on too.
Fine. So I understand that. But what I'm saying is that you can't arrest me for failure to ID absent of a crime. All right.
Take
So
that to
thank
the
you.
courthouse.
Huh?
Here's your items. Here you go. Your nurse is waiting for you outside. Cool. Here's your stick.
I want to confirm that my ID is in there.
Okay.
Where is it, please? Where did you put it?
Your ID, the only
Yeah.
ID I've been using was your New Jersey Transit and your Social Security, which is both there. You want me to pull them out to show you, or?
Oh, so you didn't even use my DMV, like my DMV?
Your Social Security has your social number on it.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to use that's private. Social Security is private. Why would you use a Social Security number?
Because I had no clue what your driver's license was.
Well, you could have asked me. It's in there.
You were not being cooperative.
Well, excuse me? I've been polite. Maybe I didn't want to cooperate, but I've been polite.
Okay.
So don't assume one thing with the other. I'm not a criminal. I'm just a 63-year-old, almost blind, that just got arrested with no crime.
Okay.
That's not cool, man. You guys keep on saying okay. That's not cool.
Let me lead you up.
Wow, you guys actually believe that you're doing that and it's okay.
Forward. Straight forward. No. Turn left. Yep. Straight forward. You're about to go through a doorway. Just keep walking forward.
Oh.
Yep. Forward. Forward. You're about to hit another doorway. Keep walking forward. Stop. Turn left. Turn left. Left.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Walk forward. Now let's make a slight turn to your right. Keep walking forward. You're about to go with another doorway. Now turn right. Go forward.
Wow, I could have almost blind. There's no way I could have got out of here.
Stop. I gotta open this door.
And you guys found it fit to have me on the shackles in there.
Turn right. And quizá tu... señora.
Excuse me?
I was talking to your aide. He's right on the left side. Put on this.
Ay, perdona, mamita.
Gracias.
¿Ellos te llamaron?
Alright guys, so there you have it. Just crazy video from start to finish. Thankfully, like, they let this man out. Of course, he's got the summons to appear in court. But, I mean, should have never been arrested in the first place. Cops, again, not knowing the law they're supposed to uphold. A total of 5 officers there. Not one of them understood the law, including a sergeant. I mean, when is this gonna, be trained into them? So I think it's time that when people get into these situations, I think it's time to start going after the departments for not training their officers, because this has been going on for way too long, right? There's no way that these guys shouldn't know this stuff. Like, absolutely no way. So, alright guys, tell me what you think in the comments below. I know I'll probably be premiering this, so the live chat will be going. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of comments on there and on this one as well, because just disgusting how they behave. So, I'll leave the link in the description. You can watch the whole video yourself. Like I said, I didn't cut out much, just the unimportant parts, So, but the link will be in there. Give him some support. Let him know he did a great job. And I'll be calling the department here and seeing if I could get an interview on audio about what exactly happened and what's gone on since this incident, which I'm unsure the date of. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.